Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here with a flip through of these 3 Tsunami Rose journals I've been working on. They are my design team projects for Tsunami Rose, and actually I don't think I said in my first video on this series that this is my first design team project for Tsunami Rose. I was just joined her design team. I don't know if I said that. So super exciting. I might have said it, but anyway, I'm still super excited that I am on her design team. And the reason is because I've been watching Daisy, for a long time now, and watching her use her beautiful flowers and die cuts, and they're so colorful and beautiful. I just thought, oh, I would love to get my hands on those. And I finally did, and this has been just a lot of fun using these beautiful, beautiful pages. So I printed out this kit, and it's called Charming Fragments, the pages and the ephemera. And I was, cutting out the ephemera and the pages, and I realized I had so many pages that I made 3 journals. They all have different pages because there were just so many pages in this Charming Fragments kit. So I chose the pages that I thought would be really pretty on a cover. So we're going to do flip throughs, and I'm going to try to make it quick. I don't want to sit here and talk and not show you anything. So let's just get started. I made the cover out of one of the pages. It's backed with some very heavy duty cardstock, and then I've got paper on the other side, and I sewed, zigzag stitched everything together on the cover. And then this is the closure. This is a very pretty, I was looking for some trim in my, trims, and I used this on a page too, but this was so pretty that it went with the journal. See this pink right here? It just went with the pink so well in this journal that I used it for the closure too. And this is a velvet ribbon. It's so soft and pretty. See how it goes with everything? Oh, I just love it. Just like I could just sit here and look at it all day. But let's just get started with the flips through. So it just unties. And you can put, when a tie, usually when a tie is just tied around like this, especially when it's, thin and kind of, well, it's got a velvet layer, so I'm not saying it's thin, but I'm just saying you can sometimes put it through the string that's binding the journal and have it attached that way, or just, have it where you take it off when you're going to use the journal. But I wanted to leave plenty of room for you for expansion for whoever gets these journals, so I didn't overdo it on the pages, which was hard for me to stop, but I did. And that's the reason when I was working on it, on these journals, I had put 2 of these pages with the, the pattern tissue paper on it. I had put 2 of them in there, and it just made it too bulky, and it was overpowering these journals. So I took one of the pages out, and I'll show you what I did with those after we do a flip through. So each cover is lined with a beautiful page from this Charming Fragments kit. You can see how pretty that is. And also the pocket. And if you go back, if you haven't watched the series, I think number 2 video, I show you how I did the pockets here. But there's a pocket here, and then I've got 2 pieces of ephemera. And I didn't overload this. I put, plenty of ephemera in here, but I didn't I didn't want to overload the journal. So all the extra stuff is in a goodie pack, and I'm going to show you that at the end too. So here's the first card. This is from, isn't this the cutest thing? There's the coolest, very coolest ephemera in this kit. Look at this. So cute. And this too, special sale price tag. That's in the kit. It's so cool. I just love the ephemera in here. I could just print it out and use it in every journal, right? Well, here's the first page. Every page from the kit is beautiful, so I'm not going to say it's from the kit every time, because you're going to know these are from the kit, right? So on the back of that one, I have this flip out, which is my burgundy dyed composition book paper, and it flips out, has lines to write on or whatever, and this is a little flip up here. And I put one of these in each, one of these pages in each journal. I was going through things, you know, in my stash and trying to figure out what I wanted to put in here, and I ran across these. I recently picked these up on my, I think I had got these on my recent camping trip and that I talked about, and see how it looks. It has this tab on it, and I thought it looked so cool. First of all, it's one piece, you know, so it made a nice page, and it's cardstock. It has all these cool little squares and lines on numbers on here, but it also has this little tab that sticks out right there. I thought it looked so cool when I put it in there. I was like, that is so cool. So I left it like that. So here is the tissue, pattern tissue page. Now this is going to make a great background for something, so don't be afraid to put something on here. Whoever gets this, if you are not used to using journals, just put whatever you want right on top of here, and this is going to be a great background, and it's going to make whatever you, because it's a little dark, you know, by the time I got like 3 layers on here. So whatever you put on here is just going to pop right out, especially if it's colorful. So, and that's all zigzag stitched around. Now another thing I put in here, in this one and another one, I only had 2 pieces of this card. It's a vintage card, and it's like onion skin paper. It's really cool. It's very old, and you can see the colors went well with the colors of this kit, so that's why I put it in here. I had it kind of like, I was reorganizing some things, and I ran across it, and I was like, oh gosh, that would be so perfect in this kit, in these journals. So it is, I didn't want to cut it or anything, so I folded it over, and it's right here as a page. And then you have this room on the back here. So next page. This is a page where I've been wanting to do this, and I keep forgetting. Finally, I remembered. I printed out one of Daisy's pages on ledger paper. So I think it's really cool. You know, this is how it came out. This is just, you know, like the regular, newer. I get all my ledger paper at thrift stores. I've never bought any at Walmart or anywhere. I always find it at thrift stores, but it's not like really old. It's kind of newer, you know, the newer kind like this. So anyway, I printed on this side. I thought it came out really cool. I like how it looks. And then here's the other side. You have the ledger paper. So that was awesome. I finally remembered to do that. And this is actually, I found some, this is not pink, this is pink lined paper, but I actually found some old like pink lined paper on, you know, paper pads, on pads at a thrift store. And I could tell it was old because it was kind of starting to either like fade or turn brown around the edges. So, but it's still strong. It's not like brittle or anything, but I thought it was cool because I actually found some pink old lined paper, you know, not new. I have bought new too, and I have that in case I run out of this, because I've kind of been like a little bit, you know, being conservative with this so I don't run out of it. But I just thought it was so cool to find pink paper. And then here's another page with a pocket on the back. This one I also have coffee dyed paper there. Here's a, I did make, I think I showed you where I put some of the pattern tissue paper on a piece of file folder, and again, like 3 layers. I mean, I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but it's so cool feeling in person, and it's almost like plastic, because I did Mod Podge it, so it's kind of gives it a plastic feel or something. It's very sturdy. And then I added a piece of fussy cut from one of the pages from Daisy's kit, and here's a piece of ribbon up there, and that just goes in that little pocket, fits right in there, a pretty pocket there. And this is some graph paper, which is a fold out. This is the first big pocket. See how pretty that is? It's sewn together with some black cardstock to make it nice and sturdy, and another fussy cut piece from the kit here. So pretty on the black. That's why I used black, just to make her colors pop there. And then on here I have some stationery. I showed you this in a recent haul where I picked this up at a thrift store, and I thought it was so cool. It looks like kind of like Tim Holtz. It's not, but it's so cool, isn't it? So I put a piece of that in there for this journal. And then I put, since I had that pattern tissue, I had some pattern paper out, so I cut it up and used it as a page here also. And I noticed on on Daisy's, and one of these pages, or a couple of these pages, and the ephemera, there's some measuring tape. So I thought, a little bit of a sewing thing going on there. So it was appropriate, right? So there we go. A nice piece of old vintage sewing pattern paper. And then here's another page where we have a flip up, flip down on this side. A little page of a, cut off there. I didn't want to waste. I used up all of my scraps from these journals in the journals and the ephemera and things. So that was really cool. That's my goal now. I started doing that over the last probably 5 or 6 months, and it works out very well. So I don't have too many scraps left now after I get done with the journal. I don't have to go like, I gotta do something with all this later, I have, it really is nice. If you haven't tried that, I would highly recommend it. Here's a pocket here with a couple pieces. Look at how beautiful that is. And this one too, one of those cool sale tags. Aren't they awesome? Look at the shape. So cool. And this little hole is, you just punch that out and there you have it, a beautiful tag, all from Daisy's kit. So here's another page. This is one of my inside pockets that I love making lately. I just am like, I love, instead of, it's just something different, maybe kind of like unexpected. It's simple, but it's not an outside or a bottom pocket. It's inside, and I think it's really cool. Here's another beautiful piece of ephemera from the kit. So beautiful. And page here. Now this is, I showed you in my last video where I was thinking of, the Tim Holtz little die cut that people use that have the little slots that you stick ephemera in. So that's how I kind of came up with this. I'm sure other people have done it, but I don't know who did it. I don't know who's done it, because I just kind of was like, every time I see those, I was like, I should get some of those, but I haven't. I don't know. I guess I don't want to invest in those. So I just thought, well, let me see if I can make my own. So I had a piece of paper and I just folded it up. And so I have the little pockets, just like the Tim Holtz piece, but it's pretty paper. So I sewed it together after I made the folds and then glued it on here. So you have all the pockets. So here's a little piece of ephemera here, like a little fold open little booklet kind of thing. And that fits in that's longer, so the back pocket here is the longest pocket. And the rest of them are short pockets. So that's why I put little pieces of ephemera here. So there's a cute little price tag. And these are little labels from the kit. So I just stuck those in there. So you have a little ephemera pocket there. Isn't it cute? I have to remember to keep doing that because I really like that. A piece of ledger paper. Fold out a piece from the kit. Here's that velvet ribbon here. It's simple, but it's so, it's just like feels so soft and pretty. And the color is so perfect with the kit. So here's the middle. And I put the tiniest little charms that I found in my stash. So I know I got these in Happy Mail. I never have bought these little charms. But they're so pretty. And there's a little leaf here. Little tiny silver leaf and a little tiny heart right there. So cute. And I also like the tiniest of charms also, because they don't add any bulk to your journal. This is Tim Holtz flower right there. I went through my Tim Holtz flower and put a piece right there to decorate that page because it went so well with the kit, right? Another ledger paper, so we're on the back half. This is the belly band that we did together. This is the piece you can make into an envelope later if you want. You can glue these sides down, and then you'll have a pocket or leave them open for some private journaling. And then here's another journaling spot where the belly band opens up, and the belly band is in the back where I have a piece of ephemera from the kit there. And that's a journaling card. All the ephemera is backed. If it's not backed with cardstock, I'll tell you, but it's all basically, I think it's all backed with cardstock, right? So here's the other side of that inside belly band. This looks like a playing card, doesn't it? This is from the kit. It looks like a vintage playing card, but I have backed it with some cardstock for you to, have a nice sturdy place to write on. This is a piece pocket here. Another little cute little, it looks like an ID card, but it's been Tsunami rosed into a beautiful little piece there with the flowers and the butterfly. And then this one too, I put a little piece of fabric there on the top of that one, so pretty, and it matched. I had that in my stash. I have to show you what I did with my fabric scraps lately to get them organized, and I just have to do a separate video on that. Oops, here's that scrap, pink lined paper. Here's a little flip up here. Is this a flip up or just a pocket? Wait, hold on. Let me see. What did I do? Oh yes, it's a flip up. And it's a little pocket. This is some of the, we worked on the ephemera together there at the end of this journal, and this is a piece that I worked on after that video. I finished up and made this, and on the back is a blue index card with the lines, so you can write on those lines. And then here's a little piece from the kit. These are so cute. They're like little newspaper articles. So adorable, aren't they? I just love those. I gotta print out some more of those just to have them in my stash. One day you may see a video of me just making Tsunami Rose ephemera for my stash. So the pocket in the back here, the big pocket, the other side of it, I put a piece. This is a piece from the kit, and it's just a journaling page or whatever you want to do with it. But I made it into like a piece of stationery there, and rounded the corners and everything. Flip out graph paper. This is kind of like a little bit of a fussy cut pocket here, where this is backed with cardstock, so it's strong, but it's also fussy cut. Whoops, you know, to look pretty there. This is a cute little piece from the kit, isn't it? A little price tag, 20 cents. I love the colors and the shape like a chevron. So cute. That's in that pocket. And then this is, oh, this is one of the papery bits. I left this without cardstock, so you can use it easier to glue it down without cardstock, right? You can glue it down as a label somewhere or whatever you want. Use it for ephemera or whatever. But that's in there. Some of that pink paper, the printed ledger, and then this is, this is the other side of the card, that vintage old onion skin card. That's that. Great for decorating. It's, you know, it is old, so, but it's sturdy. It's like very thick onion skin paper. And then this page, the sewing and the pattern tissue, the card, you know, with the tab. And this is the Rit dyed paper. I've got a little label right there from the kit. And then this is a pocket back here with, let's see what I have, a little round piece that I made into kind of a tag. And it's backed. Oh, this is a pocket where I have a little tag in here with some pretty eyelash trim. So that I just tucked that in there. That's a pocket from the kit. So that's that journal. Now the others are all similar, but like I said, I had all these pages, so all the pages are different, you know what I mean? But they're all from the kit. So what I can do for you, and the ephemera is all similar too, but not the same. So I'm just going to I'll just show you, but I'm going to do it really quick and not really detailed like that one. That was so you can see, but you can see this one, this is the front of this one with a little lady on it. The front of the one I just showed you, if you are watching this and you want to distinguish between them. This one has a heart. This is the one I just showed you. It has this little coffee cream label here, like a milk cap, and a little heart. Okay. This one has the little lady on it here. Okay. You'll be able to see that in the pictures. Okay, so they're similar, like I said. So, like, same pockets here with some ephemera. Oh, I did put a paper clip. I didn't point it out in that one, but I did put a fabric-topped little paper clip in each one. And then I'm just going to flip like this, I think. This one I put a piece of stationery. Like I said, I only had that card, that vintage card, only had 2 pieces. So I put one in that journal and one in that journal. And then I didn't have one in this journal, so I put this pretty stationery in here. Isn't that beautiful? It's embossed. And it's really pretty. Yeah, so that's in there. And then here we go with the, you know, the printed ledger. And you can see, I'm not going to There's a doily on this page. That's different from the others. None of the other ones have that doily. So a little different, but like I said, similar. This is the flip up, flip down in this one. Pattern paper. So I need to make it quick so I don't go over my time limit here too for this video. But the inside pocket, the middle with the little tiny, again, this one has a flower and a heart. See the flower right here? And then this one has, these are really cool because the ephemera I divided, it was like a bunch of ephemera. You saw it. And I just divided it among the 3 journals. So they're all different. They all have different ephemera, you know, because there was a lot to divide among the 3 journals. So this is the pieces in the pocket here. Isn't that cool? Don't you love that? It's just the coolest. I just love different stuff like that. And then the back half, this one. Here's, oh, I don't have any inside. I have lots of stuff in the bags, but this is the inside pocket here. I forgot to put something there. Here's the Tim Holtz flower in this one. The belly band that we made together. There's the envelope, and there's the flip right here, that part. Okay, and so that's all on that page. And then we're on the back half. Here's the little journaling card with a flip up. The graph. This is a little bit different. I put another Tim Holtz piece here with some fabric. No 2 journals are the same that I make. I just can't make them the same. I don't think it's possible for me to make 2 the same, right? So, yeah, there we go. Isn't that beautiful on that paper? Doesn't that just like pop on this burgundy dyed paper? I just loved it when I put it down. I was like, that has to go there. Here's the ephemera in the backpack pocket of that one. Okay, number 2. So number 3, and that will be quick too. This one, to distinguish it between the other 2, I don't know. It has this big circle on it with the blue flowers, and all blue flowers right here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, don't you love it? Don't you love it? So here's a pocket here with the ephemera. Look at the sales tag. Isn't that cool? Okay, and we start off with a beautiful page. Again, the burgundy dyed paper. And I'm just gonna flip because you know it now. You guys can tell me what it is, right? Here's the card. Isn't that beautiful? See why I had to put it in here? I had to do it. These 2 pieces are so cool. Look at this one. Looks like it's from an address book or something. It has the alphabet over here and then just some stamps. Just so different. I just love that. Love that different, unique kind of ephemera. The flip up, flip down. It does flip up, see? And it flips down. I had to do it. Here's my soft little trim, the belly band. You know how that works. And oops, I'm going to break something. I have to be careful. I'm just like going crazy here. This is my inside tuck. I put a piece of stationery in this one in the pocket there. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to do something with those too. When I put this in here, I had an idea that of what else I could use that for, and so I'm going to come back with that in another video. Another unique piece of ephemera. Isn't that the coolest thing? I keep saying that, but it is. It's just the coolest ephemera in this kit. Inside pocket. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? It looks like a real ticket. All backed with cardstock. Here is some, the pattern tissue, and this is smaller because the piece I had left was smaller like that, but we like that, right? We like a variety of pages. I'm looking for the front piece too, because I didn't really distinguish that. Here it is. See how it's a little smaller, but it's a big fold out there. That was the piece I had left. So here's that, like triple pocket in this one, or quadruple pocket with all the little pieces. This is the piece in the back. Now I'm going to see if I can get them back in here. A little price tag. I don't know how I had them in here. a little tag there, a little tag there. Let's see. Oh, and I must have had two in this one, like this. So cute, right? It works out well. And look at how beautiful that Tim Holtz paper piece is. On these Tim Holtz pieces for this journal, so I've seen people do this in different ways. Sometimes people, because they have a white border, and some people cut off the white border. I've seen that done. But on this, I just used distress ink in case you're wondering, like, oh, they have that white border and they look so new. I just distressed the edges and look how nice it looks. In fact, I distressed the whole thing because it had white, all over in between. And I thought, yeah, it is too white. You're right. Whoever I saw say that. But I just distressed the edges and then just put a little distress ink over the whole thing. And I think it looks beautiful like that. So let's see what else. I'm going to check our time when we get through this one and see if we have time to see if I have time to show you a goodie bag. Really cool tag there. Here's a little collage I did in this one. This is the measuring tape I was talking about, measuring tape ephemera. Here's one of those labels and a little sale price tag there. This is the, printed ledger. This is the card. It was used. It says, I love you, Bill, there. And it's in pencil, so you could erase that or cover it up if you don't like it. But I like stuff like that, so I thought it was cool. And that's a beautiful ledger card there. And that label I told you about that you can glue down somewhere. And the beautiful little piece that matches the color on this red dyed paper so well. The back pocket here with some more beautiful ephemera. Here's one of those pieces that look like a playing card and a sold ticket. So cool. Okay, now let me check my time and see if we have time to go. I already have the goodie bags ready here. I tried to pick out bags that matched the colors. Oh gosh, I gotta go. Oh, okay, 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, 2 minutes. So they're all kind of similar, so I'll just show you one. What I did was I cleaned up my whole table here from this project, put everything away, and I took all the leftovers and put them in here. And there were quite a bit. And then I added some stuff. So I have a packed goodie bag, and usually it's a surprise, but this was so fun, I wanted to share. So I was going to put this in the journal on a page, and I thought, I don't know, I just don't know. I couldn't make up my mind. So I just put a piece in each bag for whoever gets these journals to decide. If you want it on a page or used on ephemera or something, there you go. You have a pretty little, and it's stretchy black ruffle, and it's, this kind of thin kind of ruffle or fabric. So I put a vintage paper clip in each one, this red paper clip, and then all the leftover little pieces, I divided them amongst these 3 bags and just put a bunch of pieces in each one like that. And yeah, I'm trying to see what's it. Okay. And then I added, this is from my stash. This is from, we made this together. I was afraid to put any more in the books because I didn't want to overload them. An extra piece of index card, a flash card, playing card vintage from my stash, the blue Rolodex. I was going to decorate those, and then I ended up using up all my scraps, so I thought I'll just put it in here. It's awesome, just like this. You can write on it or decorate it. A piece of this is from an address book. I put a vintage address book, an old one. I just put, these were connected too, so that's pretty cool. But I put those 2 pages in there. This is some pages from a little memo pad, and they're so pretty, and they matched the journal. This is, I'm going to call this rice paper. And there's 2 pieces in each bag, and I thought it was cool, and it's got a neat texture, so I thought it's like handmade paper, it feels like. And this is from a little book journal, and it's a journal where you keep books that you read and maybe the date, maybe you write something down about them. But there's 2 pages from the book journal, the extra tissue paper from that particular pattern that I had out here. I divided amongst the 3 bags, and this is the page that I took out that I didn't use. I thought, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to make another journal. I thought, oh, hey, why don't I put this in the goodie bag? So there you go. Postcard that is old, and you can cover this up if you don't like it. It's just a picture of a buffalo there roaming on the range, and it's old. And then a piece of cardstock I had left here, and a bag of, this is buttons and butterflies in this paper bag. A bunch of butterflies and 3 buttons. So that is in there, and that's it. And these little paper bags are cute too. You can do something with these. It's a little brown paper bag that the buttons and butterflies are in a pink bag. This pretty pink bag that you can also do something with. You know, because it's plain and ready to do. You can make a journal out of this. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go before the camera cuts me off. So thanks for watching. And I'm going to come back with my next project right away because it's something I've been dying to get back to. So I'll see you next time. Happy crafting, everybody. And I'll see you next time.